Hello, it is May 1st and it's time for the market stats. So every month, I come on and first day of the month, I give you the recap of the last 30 days for our local real estate market. So without further ado, I want to run over the numbers with you, and then if you stay to the end of this short video, I will give you some insights as to what may be on the horizon for interest rates. So if you're financing a home or if you have your home for sale, that could be very important information for you. So stay to the end and we'll talk about that. To start though, let's talk about Citrus County real estate and how things are looking for the month of April. So we just completed the month, and a quick overview is active sales are up. Active inventory. So we've got more homes on the market. Same thing you've been hearing me say the past few months. The actual sales themselves are up. So that's a positive change, that we've had more volume in buyer activity. Listed sales ratios are down. So something to just be mindful of, that yes, we are having a softening of value because sellers are having to improve their prices in order to attract the right buyers if they're really motivated to sell. So you are going to see that, and I do think it's just a softening because I don't believe it's an actual correction of overvaluation. It's just what's happening because of the supply and demand. We have high supply, we have less demand, so the homes on the market that are the best value, that go on sale, if you will, just like when you go to the supermarket and you have tuna on sale, then you buy the tuna where it's on sale, right? And you get the things that are the better value. So that's what's happening right now. The other thing to be mindful of is fair market value is established when the buyer steps up and buys the home. So truly, when we come and say as professionals, well, the market value of your home is XYZ because of the comps that we have, it's not really reflective of the true fair market value because no one's bought the house yet, and that's what's really going to put that value in place. So keep that in mind. Days on market are up slightly, so yes, it's taking yet a little bit longer. As we continue to see inventory levels rise, we are going to see days on market go up as well. They just go hand in hand. The other positive is that we saw less expired listings in the month of April. Now, does that mean that because there were more sales and some of the homes that sat longer did sell? Possibly, and probably more likely it's that sellers are committed to selling their homes. So instead of allowing them to come off the market, they're extending the time frame on the market. So it doesn't necessarily mean that the homes wouldn't have expired off the market. They probably extended with their agent. So as usual, I believe marketing is a really important tool in this type of market, but in addition to that, be very cognizant of your pricing strategy as well. So talk to your agent if you're on the market about where you need to be to move your house, depending on what your time frame is and your needs and your wants and all of that. So that's really it as far as the overview on the stats. You can visit my website, resluxurygroup.com, and go to resources and see all of the market stats for many years back if you want to dig in and see how things have changed. We always make that resource available to you, and there's other great resources on the site as well, including a mortgage calculator. So now let's talk about interest rates. So the prediction, Wall Street is predicting that the Fed is going to cut the federal funding rate 3 to 4 times this year. So we're going to be watching closely for that. Now, of course, the federal funding rate is not directly tied to mortgage rates, but it certainly can influence mortgage rates positively. So today the mortgage rate is at about 6.81%, which is a little bit of a better rate than the 7 and low 7s we had been seeing. So things have improved a bit there. But by the third quarter and into the fourth quarter, the end of the year, we're expecting to see those rates come down a bit more. So the predictions from the analysts are that we could end the year between 6.25% and 6.5% interest rates. So I know that doesn't sound like a huge drop, but every little bit matters and can help with financing a property. And so again, if you're selling, it can make your home more affordable for more buyers when the rates do come down like that. The other thing to bear in mind if you're buying is there are still loan assumptions that could have very favorable late rates on them. The downside to that is you of course have to have additional funds that you're bringing to the table to bridge the gap between the loan that you're assuming and the actual purchase price on the home. But there's some strategies that we can look at to try and make that financial structure work better for you as a buyer, and we love to dig into that kind of thing. So if you have any questions, would like to consult with us on that, you can reach us at 352-794-1426. I'm Ruth Squires with RES Luxury Group of eXp Realty, and we bring you white glove service and red carpet treatment because your satisfaction is our guarantee. Love to talk to you. Talk soon.